Kaufman is alive. I look at comic books new and old. Today I'm looking at a new comic book, Transformers, issue number 30 by Skybound Press and Image Comics. This is part of the Energon universe along with G.I. Joe and also Void Rivals. And really this is the issue where Void Rivals is intersecting now with Transformers. Right in the same month where we had G.I. Joe and Transformers finally meeting up. We had Optimus Prime and Duke meeting up back in G.I. Joe issue number 20. And this issue is written by Robert Kirkman, who's taken over the writing duties since issue 26, along with Dan Mora on artwork, also since issue 26. And this is his final issue on the interiors. And we got Mike Spicer doing the colors and Russ Wooten doing the letters here. The cover's by David Nakayama. He's doing a series of covers on these Transformers books, as you can see here. Got Megatron on the next issue. Issue 29 had Megatron and Optimus Prime fighting each other on the covers. Really solid covers here by David Nakayama. I picked them all up. And I'm going to continue covering Transformers. Issue number 31 coming up after this, so stay tuned for that. And I've been looking at G.I. Joe recently as well. Check out my Patreon at patreon.com/KaufmanIsLiveComics. I got some exclusive reviews of the most recent issues of G.I. Joe that are not on my YouTube channel right now, so go check those out. And please subscribe while you're here. Like the video if you like content like this, as we're going to be flipping through talking about Transformers. I'll give you my review of this comic book here. This was a action-packed issue. Like I said, finally we've got all these books that are in the same universe kind of crossing over here. Elita Prime is basically the leader of the Transformers back on Cybertron, their home planet, and she's come to Earth to challenge Optimus Prime for leadership of the G.I. Joes, since she feels abandoned by him. And we also see, we learn, they have a previous relationship. They're clearly kind of past lovers here. But she's just pissed that he's pretty much left them behind. She says, "You're no longer fit to lead," and she challenges him basically to a duel for leadership. Optimus explaining, though, this is not how we do things, through violence, but she says it is now. And he's reluctant to fight her here. And some of the other Transformers try and get involved, but she's just shrugging them off here. And they continue to battle each other throughout these pages. So this, again, is a great action-packed issue. This is the final issue with Dan Mora doing the interior artwork as well. He's done the past 6 issues. He's done this entire arc, I believe. And sad to see him go, but they are coming with a great new artist on the next book. Ludo Lullaby does some great pages in here. I really like the stuff in the following issues. So sad to see Dan Mora go, but they've clearly got some other great artists lined up for Transformers. I think the art in Transformers has really been a standout. Love all the sound effects throughout here by Russ Wooten. Lots of sound effects. Eventually here, Elita Prime is trying to rip open the chest of Optimus Prime to take the matrix of leadership from him through force, which would probably kill him. And we've got some of the humans who care for the Transformers watching on as well, like Carly. But right when she's about to rip it out of his chest, he stops her. He says enough. He understands, he says, what she's going through, but he says the matrix of leadership is going to have to choose its own leader itself, almost like a Green Lantern power ring or something like that. Again, I love his artwork though, Dan Mora. It's almost got like a slight anime style to it. You can kind of see it in the faces and all the speed lines and fast lines everywhere. I really like these ink splots throughout here. I mean, the Transformers don't bleed, but this is the kind of stuff you would do in a fight scene between two characters punching each other and like blood splattering everywhere. So just some great looking action pages here. Really like the colors too, obviously. Transformers such a colorful comic book. The characters are so colorful anyway that Mike Spicer's doing just a great job bringing those colors out here. So Optimus, he tells Elita that the next leader must be chosen. So he takes the matrix of leadership out of his chest. It goes immediately to Elita here. And she becomes Elita Prime. now, and Optimus drops the Prime from his name. No longer Optimus Prime, now just called Optimus. I like this page though, how it just gets lighter and lighter as it just gets, the matrix gets brighter. And then we turn the page and we get this great reveal of Audiio Prime taking over the leadership roles of the G.I. Joes. We see shocked looks on the faces of some of them. And then another splash page with Optimus revealing he is now only Optimus. He doesn't have the mask over his face anymore either. I thought maybe Audiio would get the mask over her face now that she's the Prime, but one thing I did notice is that she is now bigger than Optimus Prime. And if you look back at the very first page here in this book, you can see the height difference here when he's still the Prime. So I thought that was kind of interesting that they showed that here in the pages. You can see the Autobot symbol is crossed out here on his shoulder, and Audiio Prime tells all the Transformers that they need to make a choice. They either need to stay with Optimus Prime and no longer be considered Autobots, or travel with her back to Cybertron to continue their, eons long battle against the Decepticons. So the G.I. Joes, they all are making their choice here. And then on this final page, I was a little confused by what's going on here. She's walking away with the Joes that have chosen to go with her. I like these 3 panels with Optimus where he's looking sad, he looks down, he looks up, looking almost steadfast. Then he smiles here as we hear a "what now?" And we see everyone behind Optimus, him saying, "We complete our mission somehow." So what I gathered from this is they were all walking away, showing that they were going to split up, but then at the last moment decided to stay together. I was a little confused by this ending here. I really just think Dan Mora wanted to draw one giant splash page with all the characters that he'd been using on it, but so yeah, a little confusing about that. Definitely need to get into the next issue to see exactly what's going on here. But this was an awesome issue. You really don't need to have read any previous Energon Universe Transformers books to really get into this specific issue, although it would help. But an action-packed issue, an important issue, a turning point in Transformers history here. And Dan Mora, this is his final issue, like I said. So some great artwork in here. And I definitely recommend this. I would highly recommend bagging and boarding this book. Got my board there. Let me grab a bag. Always bag and board your comics, especially ones with a major plot line like this or an artist leaving. Kind of an important issue here. Issue number 30, Transformers. Definitely recommend it. Check this one out. Go to your local comic shop, pick it up, $3.99. Also, if you want to join my Patreon, only $3.99 as well, cost of one issue of a comic book. If you'd like to support my channel, I really appreciate that. Please like the video as well while you're here, subscribe, all that stuff. I'm getting really close to 1,000 subscribers. Really appreciate all you guys who've been here. Just want to thank you all. And thanks again for watching. Stay cool, stay happy, stay in touch.